Welcome back, Whalers fam, to another bowling vlog. It's week 3 of Friday's league here on the summer season. Surprised it's already week 3 to be honest, but we are on the end lanes as you can see today. The angles should be okay. I haven't done an end lane video on this side in a hot minute, so it's been a while. Hopefully it looks decent today. But another night of league against the lowest handicap team in the bowling alley. It's going to be slightly different. We'll see what happens. Although little would I know after this evening, I would end up learning that I'd be bowling on back-to-back days, so there is going to be an extra video coming out. I just don't know when yet because at the moment I will be falling behind on editing, but just temporarily. So there might be a little bit of a delay in like say the Monday trio video at some point. So a little bit of delay coming when I plan to upload these. So just bear with me for a hot second and the content will be there. So yeah, tonight's average, we are at 188 on the evening, which continues to hold with our road to 180 average. We're there right now. We just got to stay above it now and keep looking to find ways to get more. I do start out with the Brunswick Rhino, Hammer Radioactive Vibe as always, although you may see a couple other bowling balls that you don't usually see for a hot bit of the league action tonight. So I will point those out with like the screenshot and the name when we get to that point in the evening. But for now, sit back and enjoy another video, and if you enjoy what's going on so far, feel free to tap that like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it as it helps us get to 300 subscribers here on YouTube. On to game 1. Alrighty, well, as you could tell, it pretty much is a sour, well, very sour start to the evening for me. Luckily, I pick up the spare here with the Quantum Evo. I did swap balls because the way the situation was turning out, I just needed to get into something else at least and kind of find a way to get out of this game. But as you can see, it just gets worse. Rains, pours, all that good stuff. Um, the game's not looking very good for us in terms of scoring at the moment either. So it's just another game in the books. Hopefully, the job for the rest of the night now is to find a way to perform a bit better. Because this isn't, when we're bowling a 142, that's not a good thing at all. And it hurts our average doing that, especially with the goal that we have set in stone. So that'll be job number one here going into game two. The other thing also is, yeah, when we're not liking things, we really don't like things. So as you can see from some of the reaction, I didn't like a lot of things that were going on with the way it played out. But the only thing we can really do now is kind of put that behind us and find a way to get back to that brand of bowling that I'm used to getting into and what matters most. So, on to game two and enjoy the music. Alrighty, so we're getting to the end of game two here. We're looking a lot better. Here is a strike pot throw. I got my ticket called, so I got to do strike pot. They make you go to the next lane over to throw it. It ends up being a 7-10 pit or split, sadly. So I ended up making 16 bucks off the strike pot shot. The pot at the time was at $196, and I ended up walking away with 16. So I've been playing that for 10 bucks every week. It's worth it. Plus, you throw a strike, you get the money. It's very simple. Sounds fun too, so it's worth my time to do it. And it's just a little something extra for the video. So, nonetheless, though, we do end up doing so much better in this game, and I was clean all the way to till that 10 or yeah, the 10 pin shot, which I was already antsy after throwing the strike pot shot anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna use as my bailout as to why that wasn't a clean game. But nonetheless, we win by a lot. I get 214 pins. We're back on track. I'm at least calmed back down after that first game at this point in the evening. So that's pretty awesome. But there is one more game to go and still a little bit more left to do. So I'm going to leave you to game 3. Alrighty, coming back just a bit early on this one as we continue to work our way through game 3. Things do look a bit better for us, although it does suck that there's a split in between those strikes you're seeing right now on the overlay. But yeah, pretty much like probably 2 hours after we finished up here, I ended up getting a message saying that I would pretty much be bowling again in the next 24 hours or so, or under 24 hours, I should say. So that pretty much came at a surprise because I was planning on shutting it down for that tournament for the summer, but eventually get back into it in the fall once things got a little bit better. But instead, we just end up doing it anyway. And you'll probably see that video on Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do for an upload schedule this week because there is a lot more content with the tournaments coming up because we also have a 9-pin no tap coming up very soon. And now that we have another tournament video popping up, it does kind of involve a lot of videos in a very short amount of time. So, nonetheless, though, after tonight, we do finish 26 under average, which, hey, it happens. Not really worried about it. It is what it is. We almost got back to that 550 plus after a very poor game 1. So, all in all, we actually don't look too bad in this one bowling wise. Our record is going to drop to 9 and 18 now, and we only took 2 out of 9 points on the evening. So the good news is we at least took 2, and it was the game that I had my 214 in that was shown early in the video. So with that said, just got to brush it off. Kind of need a full team, but hopefully, fingers crossed, week 4 we get a bit better of a result for this particular team. We could be a very good second half team in comparison to first, so not all hope is really lost, but your record does stay as is. There's no reset after, so after week 6, that is. So we kind of live with what we got, so to speak. Our prize fund did come out for the league, which isn't really bad at all. It's actually better than last year because last year I only got 15 bucks back from this league, and the minimum this season with 16 teams is $37 per player. So a bit better payout than last season's league. I think that one was high stakes, but this one's actually a bit more convenient for teams that finish in the bottom of the standings. Although I expect us to turn it on here with this team pretty quickly. So with that being said, if you like the content in today's video, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow a lot faster. We're getting to be above 300 subscribers on YouTube as well, so thank you for your support. And I will catch you on the next League Night video. Take care, Rollers fam.